just doing a quick video to show how I get rust off of my guns. This is all the stuff that I use for this. This is quadruple aught steel wool and some patches. I mean, you could use tissue paper, but I just use patches because I happen to have some. Rem oil for actually taking the rust off. Q-tips in case I need to get into a small crevice or something. And then afterwards I put bike lubricant. It has a Teflon in it. It's much better lubricant than just the regular Rem oil stuff. So this is a gun that I've purposely let rust for a little while, as you can see. Fingerprint oil and stuff, I just left it on to let this part of the barrel rust. Under here and everything is still fine. I let this upper part rust up so I could do this. What we're going to do first is we take, you can take the oil and apply the oil directly onto the barrel and apply a little bit on here. Just kind of rub it around a little bit more. You can let it soak in. And you'll notice it kind of looks like all the rust just went away. That's not the case. If I wipe off my finger, oh, the white balance is too high. There, you can see the rust that came off my finger from just me doing this. There's some there still on my finger. Like that. So, yeah, it takes off some of the surface rust, but we're going to pretty much take most of it away, so this isn't an issue later. So I don't usually put a lot on the barrel, but I'll put some inside the steel wool like this. So get this pretty wet, and then what we're going to do is come in here and just go along the barrel with this. This isn't going to damage the bluing, you know, if you do it once or twice or whatever. Actually 50 times, whatever. I've done this quite a few times. So then you want to kind of, you don't want to just go one direction, you just kind of all around. So now we've got this section pretty well scuffed up. Get most of this off of here and take a patch, start wiping. There's more rust that we missed when we just wiped oil on it. We just missed it. Oops. Take another patch. If I had my Allen wrench with me, I'd just take this off. You know, just when you're taking your gun apart, cleaning it, you'd want to do this. Just take the stock off. I don't have the Allen wrench for this right now. Try and show you these. If I can change the white balance. Too much white balance. So, I mean, you can see that they're still getting rust off. So, still dirty, still coming off, still some rust. And there's still rust up here and stuff that I got to get, but for the barrel, you just keep doing this, you know. On this part, when you have it taken off the stock, you could take it and you can just go around like this. Just there you can see all that rust that's coming off from me doing this. Now let me dry this up real quick. There's more rust from me drying the oil off of here. But once I'm done, this part now, we pretty much got rid of the rust. There might still be some in the lettering, but not likely. If there is, you can take this. It's fine enough that you just keep going over the writing and pushing into the writing, and it'll get the rust that's in the writing. And then that's basically it. I mean, you can see what was covered in rust, at least surface rust, is now gone. If this rust had gone through the bluing, which it may have, it doesn't seem like I can see any steel, so it might have just been surface rust. Obviously I'm going to keep the barrel lubed now. I just wanted to do this to show how to get this off. But if there was like a patch showing where it was showing the steel, you can get a bluing pen and just touch up the bluing just to keep it protected, and then of course put some lubricant on it. For these finer points in here where you'd want to get into, underneath here, whatever, you can take the piece of steel wool. You take this is any kind of piece of plastic like this. You can wrap the wool around it just to get a little bit flatter. This part's doesn't have any oil on it. Hold on. Get some oil on it. Then you can get in these little grooves in here to get all this rust that's inside or under here. So you want to get inside the little cracks under here. And to wipe it off, you can use your Q-tip. So this part wasn't too rusted, but you can see it's not taking off a bunch of bluing that you have to worry about it. These scratches were already here, this one on the end and these right here. But it's not taking off any bluing, so you're not stripping that off. You're just taking off the surface rust. It's a very fine grit, and I've seen people use this on their windshields too, on their car. On here, like on a charging handle, you see it's got rust all the way around in those little cracks. Probably just get rid of that right now. Oop, hold on. Just kind of work it every direction you can. It'll get in there on its own. Now we can see got most of... Nope, I got all the rust out of it. Yep, all the rust out of the little cracks inside this charging handle. So that's how you do that, guys. I hope this helps somebody, at least. I know there was one person that wanted me to do this video to show them what I meant by using steel wool to get rid of rust. So as long as this helps one person, I think I've done a good thing. And then you want to use, you know, an oil or a grease or something if you're going to store it. I use this Teflon based oil that I use for my bikes. You can also use it for your guns. It's really good for that. I put some of this Teflon stuff on the rails inside my pistol. Works really good. Let me just get the focus right again. So again, you just, you know, just like oil, this stuff you don't want much of though. You put a little bit on. Just a little bit, because this stuff goes a long ways. You just kind of work it in. This gun is a gun that I store away, so I put a little bit more on here than I would if I was, you know, going to take it out shooting in a couple days. So I hope this helps. Leave me a rating or a comment. Give me your ideas if you think I did something wrong, or you think I should have done something different. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next one.